What's up guys, Gemma here and back again, excuse me, for another video, and today I'm going to be answering your long awaited question which I'm getting asked a lot since I did the early unboxing. What do you think of the PlayStation Classic and should I get one? We're going to be answering that question right now, but before that I've got a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away channel card stickers and this Sega Mega Drive game. All you have to do, as this video goes out on Wednesday, I'm going to give this until Sunday, okay? Share the video to Twitter using the hashtag TheGebs24. The more retweets you get, I might be more inclined to pick you if you use cool emojis and it pops for me. Might be inclined to pick you, but you need to share this video. The more times you share it, the more opportunity you will be in to get your hands on this little prize. If you don't have Twitter, share it to Facebook and send me a screenshot on my Facebook page. Links are in the description if you want to go and check them out. So, the PlayStation Classic. Let's talk about Digital Foundry's video first. Digital Foundry, for those that don't know, are excellent at quantifying how machines run, how games run, and when I say machines I mean consoles, gaming consoles, and they launched a phenomenal attack on the PlayStation Classic that gave some fantastic evidence. Yoshi just fell off the wall. That gave some fantastic evidence to suggest that the PlayStation Classic is underperforming significantly now. We knew this going into it, and a lot of you guys have said you don't feel that it's worth, here in the UK, $89.99, and in the States it's been $100 plus, which is a lot more than the NES Classic and the SNES Classic. Now before this machine came out, let's just plant our feet firmly into talking about the games for a second. Yes, the game line wasn't AAA. I thought there were some really good games on there. There's some great games on there, and then there's games like Intelligent Cube that I've never even played, Jumping Flash that I never really have an emotional attachment to when I was growing up. So there were some games that tended to be on there that I thought were just filler, but I was still pumped, and I'm so glad I've got one, and I'm so glad I've played one, because when you take all the negativity aside, there's this little girl in me that I have to say really, really loves it. Like, I really do love it. I got so much nostalgia when I first played Destruction Derby. Yes, I can play it on my original hardware. I think I own 2 copies of Destruction Derby even. But there was just something about this that, you know, and with it being released on the 24th anniversary, there's just something that it's close to Christmas, the PlayStation is so significant. Sony did that on purpose, just really to kind of hone into the nostalgia strings to push sales. I get it, and I'm happy I own one. Let's talk about what's not so good about the PlayStation Classic. It's a little bit slow. There seems to be a lot of input lag when playing games. I noticed the first game I played was Ridge Racer Type 4. There just seemed to be just like milliseconds worth of input lag. I don't know if that was just me or what, but since Digital Foundry's videos come out, it confirmed what I felt. The game was very, very slow, and that's because the PlayStation Classic uses PAL emulation, yet has NTSC versions of the game, and it was just like, what the hell? It is a technological mess, and if you're the kind of gamer that wants a product that is buttery smooth on the frames per second, that is a fantastic, you know, I don't know, just technologically shit hot, you ain't gonna get it with the PlayStation Classic. You aren't gonna get it with the PlayStation Classic. So if you're going into this with your techie head on, don't bother. Like, stay away from it. Don't buy it. Don't even consider it. Maybe consider it when it's down to about £30. Okay. So we know that a lot of the games, they underperform versus different emulators. They underperform versus the original hardware in terms of frames per second, and kind of like pixel bleeding as well. Like, again, Digital Foundry showed that in one of the games, some of the swirl transition in between scenes was so smudged, and like the pixels just look horrific compared to the original PlayStation model. So technologically, It is awful, okay? It is a damn shame. Sony really dropped the ball. I'm still glad I have it though, okay? So stick with me. In terms of looks, it looks beautiful. It feels really nice. It's got a nice weight to it. It doesn't feel overly hollow to give a massively cheap feeling. For me, it felt just right. I love the fact that you get two controllers. The controllers feel really, really great. Again, the look looks perfect. The weight feels perfect. The flex on the cables are a little bit short, which doesn't disadvantage me as a gamer. I sit right in front of my 50-inch 4K TV, so I actually have plenty of cableage to enjoy the PlayStation Classic. But if you're the kind of gamer that sits 5 feet or more away from the TV, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle, so you need to bear that in mind. I don't know why they keep doing this. Apple do this with their iPhone chargers. The NES Classic did it, the SNES Classic. The cables are just so, like back in the day we used to sit miles away from the TV. So that's not really kind of reminiscent of how it used to be, but just bear that in mind. The position of where you're sitting against your TV, you need to be within 5 feet. So a little bit of a niggle there, but it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, another thing that was a major flaw for me. My SNES Classic is plugged into the back of my TV using the USB, that's how it's powered. I don't need to plug it into a mains. Great. I thought I could do the same with my PlayStation Classic. No, it wouldn't turn on. It would not turn on when I tried 2 different USBs into the back of the TV, the exact same way as the SNES Classic, and it wouldn't power on. So I was at a bit of a loss, so I had to kind of plug it in. I got a plug and I plugged it in and everything worked fine. Maybe it's something to do with the ampage or whatever, I don't know. But I was a little bit pissed off because it meant that my cable management was a little bit messy, and I don't like mess. I like things in order, I like things neat, so kind of like, that really pissed me off. And I think I watched Dreamcast Guy's episode and his PlayStation Classic actually burnt out. And again, we think it's maybe something to do with the plug that he used, or somebody said something about the ampage in the comments, but his actually burnt out. Touchwood, mine hasn't done that yet, and Touchwood, it won't do that. But I would suggest plugging it straight into mains. Don't even bother USBing it into a console or USBing it into the back of the TV. Ooh, because it might not work. And I cringe saying that because, again, I just can't help. I'm not going to sit here, I'm not going to stand here and lie to you. I really like this product, and I like it purely for its nostalgia. I don't like it, I'm pissed off with the fact that it drops frames. I'm annoyed with the fact that some games run slow. I'm annoyed at the pixel bleeding into, like, I'm annoyed you can't change the aspect ratio, because on a 50-inch TV like that, it doesn't look great. These consoles were made for the small, 27-inch CRT TVs that we had back in the day. And they did look absolutely fantastic. But some of the games that boast the more kind of ambitious side to the PlayStation, like Ridge Racer Type 4, I felt the visuals weren't as sharp as what they should have been, or what they are, on the original console. So the question is it worth $89.99? And I think we need to, there's no definitive answer to this. If you're a tech head, it is not worth $89.99. If you yearn for nostalgia and you want to have that nostalgic feeling all over again at Christmas, it may be potentially worth you buying it if you have the spare cash. Don't go above and beyond. If you have the spare cash, or you can go halves with somebody, I would say go and grab it. If you're just a twat like me and want to review it on a YouTube channel and you can't get a free one, or you really, really want to, again, that nostalgia burns bright inside of you, then yeah, go and buy one. And that's where I kind of sit. I knew I wasn't going to get something technologically advanced. I had the spare cash and I just wanted to buy it because, again, like I said in a past video, I would be a hypocrite to stand in front of you guys and talk about this without actually playing it, because unfortunately a lot of gamers do that with games and they just ride off other people's compliments and criticisms, and they don't try it for themselves, and I don't want to be that kind of gamer. So I hope this video can help you. Just think about what you expect from the PlayStation. Now bear in mind, the PlayStation 2 is backwards compatible. I was sat on that very same sofa last night playing PlayStation 1 games on my PlayStation 2. You can play PlayStation 1 games on a PSP. You know, there's plenty of other ways to enjoy PlayStation 1 games if you don't own her original hardware. My go-to if I'm not playing on an original PlayStation 1 is my PlayStation 2. Don't know why, it just is. But fingers crossed, Sony will give the PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility to the past 3 consoles. That would be a freaking dream come true, because then I can stream everything. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a thumbs up, and don't forget about the giveaway, guys. I'm giving it away. I'm going to send it out. I don't care where you live. We're going to be getting that out. So I'm going to pick a winner on Sunday, and I will reply to your tweet or reply to your message on Facebook, and I will get your address and I will send it out to you next week. But for now, I want to thank you guys for all the support recently. Go and enjoy more videos. There's a massive, massive, massive pickups haul coming. I've got 2 more products that I need to review that I've been sent, and we've also given away this. I'll show you a sneak peek. Going to be giving away one of these. This is a Switch Pro controller. I've got 5 to give away. Well, I haven't got them here, but the company's going to send them out to you, so stay tuned, guys. I'm going to leave it there. My name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.